Well, for more than a week, the city of Fort Smith has been in phase 2 of water conservation efforts after a major water main break. 5 News reporter Claire Everbach went there today to find out when those conservation efforts can end.
A little over a week ago, an estimated 1 million gallons of water were lost at a water main break that happened on Phoenix Avenue and Airport Drive. And since then, the city has been in phase 2 of water restrictions. But officials tell me that not everyone is following the rules. The city issued phase 2 restrictions immediately after the August 3rd water main break. But Director of Water Utilities Lance McAvoy says this has lasted longer than expected.
The water levels got much lower than what we anticipated because even though we were under phase 2 all of last week, people were still watering, so it depleted our excess supply much quicker.
Phase 2 prohibits lawn irrigation, washing vehicles, and filling swimming pools. But McAvoy says one violation is the main problem.
The biggest issue is irrigation of yards. That's really what kills us.
And the rules don't just apply to homeowners.
Phase 2 includes commercial and businesses that use irrigation as well. I have driven by several businesses in the morning where not only are they irrigating, but they're irrigating the sidewalk as well as the road, and that really is a no-no as well.
McAvoy says this isn't a supply issue, it's a storage issue.
There's plenty of water in the lakes and we can treat it. The issue is our in-town reservoirs are not where they need to be. We had to drain those during the emergency period of repairing it. And to conserve water allows us to actually fill those tanks much faster.
He warns that ignoring water restrictions will only continue to pull from already low reservoir levels, which could lead to severe consequences.
Without having all of our reservoirs at their optimal level, that could really have an impact where people may end up out of water.
And the only way to return to normal water use is through team effort.
By all of us pulling together, obeying the water conservation, we're going to be able to end water conservation sooner than later. And that's the biggest takeaway, is the more we conserve water now, the sooner we don't have to conserve water in the future.
McAvoy says that if residents and businesses continue to ignore the phase 2 restrictions, the city could start issuing fines. In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Claire Everbach, 5 News.